Global supply chains are shifting fast. In this May 2026 video preview, I break down our latest SC Tech Insights research. From rigid software failures to the rise of the autonomous AI workforce, I'll show you the exact strategies leaders need to survive and thrive. Let's get started.
Modern supply chains are hitting a massive bottleneck. The legacy software systems built to manage them are too rigid to handle today's market volatility. When a disruption hits, these systems often freeze up exactly when they're needed most. Moving past these barriers requires a pivot. To build a supply chain that actually adapts, organizations are focusing on three specific pillars: data readiness, operational resilience, and a structured approach to enterprise automation. It's a recurring paradox. Organizations invest millions of dollars in enterprise software, yet at the first sign of a port closure or supplier failure, executives immediately retreat to massive 60-tab Excel spreadsheets to run their most critical decisions. This spreadsheet trap is caused by application-centric systems that silo information. These platforms often use integrations that move raw numbers but strip away the business context, forcing managers to bypass the software and manually reconcile data in spreadsheets just to see the big picture. Bolting on more software doesn't solve this. In fact, adding new applications to a fragmented stack often creates more silos, worsening the interoperability nightmare. To escape this, data must be elevated to a permanent, strategic asset that exists independently of the software. When data readiness is prioritized over individual applications, it establishes the single source of truth required for rapid action. For decades, supply chain philosophy was dominated by lean principles. The goal was simple: minimize inventory, cut waste, and prioritize cost efficiency above all else. But COVID and subsequent geopolitical shifts exposed the risk of being too lean. Without inventory buffers or flexible options, these brittle networks simply snap when disruptions hit. This chart illustrates the shift toward true operational resilience. It's not about abandoning efficiency, but about harmonizing those lean baselines with high-velocity analytics. This allows a network to maintain its cost advantage while gaining the agility to pivot the moment conditions change. The choice between being lean or being agile is a false one. In today's high-stakes market, survival depends on integrating both into a single resilient framework. Enterprise automation is also evolving. It's no longer just a way to speed up manual back-office tasks or pave over inefficient processes with bots. Modern automation is a layered architecture. The foundation includes personal copilots, vertical ERPs, and integration middleware acting as digital glue. Above sit advanced layers, process orchestration for complex workflows, and intelligent enterprise automation. Here, autonomous AI agents adapt to unstructured data without human intervention. The real return on this architecture isn't just a reduced headcount. It's the ability to execute decisions at the speed of the data itself, turning a rigid workflow into a high-velocity operation. Data agility and enterprise automation are no longer just IT projects to be delegated. They are strategic imperatives that require direct executive ownership to ensure the business can outpace the next disruption.
Hello, this is Raina McClure from SC Tech Insights. Thank you for listening. For more on this topic, click the article link below or go to www.sctechinsights.com for the latest insights on supply chain technology. Thank you and see you next time.